Hello guys, interview processes are important because not everyone who gets a call gets admission. Today with us is Kartik. Congratulations Kartik for getting through IIM Indore as well as apart from IIM Ahmedabad. In this interaction, we will discuss with Kartik about his experiences in IIM Indore interview process. So, how did the process started in IIM Indore? So, did they take any writing ability test?
No, they didn't take any writing ability test. It was just document verification and then on to the interview.
Yes. Interview. And how did the interview start? How many panel members were there?
There were 2 panel members, and later I found out that both of them were IIM Indore professors. Okay. One an economics and one a math faculty.
Okay.
Yes. They kept the interview oriented towards academics primarily.
Okay.
And even there they asked very straightforward economics and math questions, at least for me, because I'm a BA in econ. And yeah, I think that was it. So they asked me.
So nothing like tell me something about you. Were there any personal questions or straight away academics and math?
There weren't any personal questions. Straight away academics and math. Yes. So they asked me to calculate the GDP of a country or an economy on paper, and then what the change in real GDP might be, and then they gave me sides lengths of a triangle and then asked me to calculate the area. But this is also something that I had already prepped for CAT anyway, so it wasn't very hard. And there was a 2-minute extempore as well.
Okay, they asked you to tell about what was the topic?
Because I did my undergrad in US, so they asked me what the differences between the Indian education system and the American education system are. And they very specifically asked me not to be biased towards any side and to keep it very balanced.
Okay, by the way, just for our curiosity, what according to you are the differences?
I would say, so for India, I think I felt that all the entrance exams and any way to get into a college is a very objective process. Okay. There is very little subjectivity involved. Now I face subjectivity after taking after going to interviews for IIMs, but other than that, I feel like everyone is on a similar platform, and the Indian education system ensures that.
Probably the MBA entrance process change your mentality also.
Slightly, but still I feel like CAT is still a very objective test,
True.
right? But that doesn't happen in the American education system, where it's more holistic, but then you don't end up finding out what you could have done better and what you can change in your profile to get into the college that you want to. But then the other way is that in the American college where I went to, I felt like there was more holistic education. So it was mandatory for me to take classes in different fields, even though I wasn't majoring in them, like history, philosophy, physics, computer science, all of these classes. So I felt like they focused a little more on the overall education and preparation of a student versus compared to a more career and job oriented outlook in India.
Okay. So, any suggestion for someone who is preparing for IIM Indore interview from your side?
Keep your acads very clear, what you have studied in college. You don't have to go into a lot of detail, but you should be aware of the basics that you have studied. And I talked to the other students who were also giving interviews there, and a lot of them didn't have a math background, but they were still asked primarily math questions. So even if you don't have a math background, still prepare for at least the level of questions that CAT asks in its quant.
Earlier as well, we were having a discussion with Gitika. She also got through IIM Indore, and she also prepared from CH EdgeMakers, and she almost said the same thing.
Yeah, I think they kept it very similar for all students.
So this was all about IIM Indore interview process. Well, till then, goodbye.